Bold and Beautiful, 5572, 415, 2009.
Look, Mother, I'm not going to talk to you anymore about Brooke, okay?
This isn't just about Brooke.
If you have a point to make about the company, that's fine. But this seems more personal. I can feel how angry you are about everything that's happened.
This isn't about anger. This is about a company that I helped to found and make a success of with your father. This is a company that I believe belongs to you and Thorne and Felicia. The Logan influence at our company is destructive. It's got to come to an end. Honey, imagine a company without Rick and without Donna.
Mr. Spencer, is this webcast really necessary? I mean, what are we gaining by continuing with these attacks? The people over at Forrester are really quite lovely, well respected in the industry. I mean, I've grown quite close to them over the years.
So close to do this interview? I understand. You're a man of principle. I'll get someone else to do your job. Permanently.
Oh, on second thoughts, you know there's nothing like a good tabloid piece to really get the juices flowing.
I don't want to hear this.
You haven't even heard the worst of it yet. Here.
Every mother knows the heartbreak of seeing their son ruined by a certain kind of woman. You know, Ridge's first wife, Dr. Hayes, Taylor Hayes, she's just a wonderful girl. Honest, loyal, caring, loving. And then along comes Brooke and seduces him away. And what else? Worms her way into Forrester Creations. And everybody who isn't half blind and half dumb knows that she's the downfall of Forrester Creations.
That's enough. I don't want to watch this.
All right, so Mom, are we just gonna let Stephanie talk trash about us like this?
If we retaliate, it will just draw more attention. At least that's what Ridge thinks.
So this is Ridge's idea about how to defend this company when we're under attack.
Honey, maybe if she thinks that she's not affecting us, she'll go away.
She is affecting us. Look, Ridge has allowed his mother to say whatever she's wanted to say about you for years. Well, enough is enough. This is not some normal Thanksgiving conversation about how Brooke Logan seduced my son. This is different because Stephanie is printing this now. She is publishing this. She's sending out webcasts all over the world. Now, if Mr. Destiny is not going to do anything about this, then I sure as hell am.
Wouldn't you like to have the control that you think you deserve? Wouldn't you like to make deals without having to deal with Rick and Donna? Don't you want to guide this company through the hard times right now? You can do that.
How? Tell me exactly how.
Does that mean you help me?
I'm not committing to anything until I know what you're going for here.
Well, let me ask you this. Have you discussed your marital status with Brooke?
Mother, it's just a piece of paper. We talked about this.
So you haven't.
I thought we were talking about your grand scheme to save Forrester. Now, do you even have a plan? Or is this just another excuse to corner me and bludgeon me over leaving Brooke?
No, as a matter of fact, it's already in the works. Right now, Bill is...
Bill? Bill Spencer? He's involved in this?
Stephanie says one more degrading word about you or this company, so help me. I'm going to call Bill Spencer right now and have him rein her in.
Please, don't get involved in this.
Somebody has to defend you.
I appreciate you wanting to protect me, but it's only going to make matters worse for Ridge and me.
This is bigger than Stephanie just calling you names. She is now dragging Forrester Creations' name through the mud. Now, I'm not just your son. I am the president of this company, and I will defend it. I really don't care what your husband has to say
Well,
about
I do care. You need to stay on his good side. Please, just stay out of this.
Mom.
I am going to go see Bill Spencer, and I am going to find a way to get through to him.
Yes, Ridge and I are at El Giardino. Well, I thought you should come down. Get in the car and come down. Yes? But wait a minute. For gosh sakes, don't tell him I called. Okay. Bye.
Let me know when you make up your mind. Okay, thanks. Seems you have a bit of a fan base out there, Mother. A lot of our clients are hooked on the Logan Chronicles. Thank you.
I know. Spencer says that the readership and advertising pages have just shot right out of the roof.
You know what else that bastard has done? He wants to buy the company. He's already offered Dad $100 million.
80 as of yesterday.
Oh my God. That's what you're doing. You're helping him drive down the value of the company.
Yes. It's risky. But you know your father. Everything always has to be in a crapper before he makes a decision. This is why we need you. Spencer will buy the company. But in order to know when to make the move, we need you. You're with your father day in and day out. You can tell me when his tipping point comes.
Mother, what has happened to you?
What's happened to me? Your father threw me out of the company. Threw me over for a little chippy. He fired me from the company that I helped found and build with him. He told me that he no longer wanted me or needed me. That's what's happened to me.
Well, well. What a nice surprise, Brooke Logan. I've had the pleasure of meeting both your sisters, but I must say that I have looked forward to meeting you the most. Your reputation precedes you.
My actual reputation, or the one that Stephanie Forrester would have you believe?
Are you saying Stephanie's stretching the truth?
Stephanie only tells the truth when it suits her.
She's assured me of the authenticity of her work.
Really? I'd call it slander.
Look at you getting all worked up. You know, I hate to see a pretty lady sweat. When she's wearing clothes, that is. Here's the way to tell whether or not Stephanie's got her facts straight. What are you wearing under there?
Excuse me?
According to Stephanie, you're always wearing some skimpy piece of lingerie. Let's see if she's right. If you've got on some granny-style bloomers, then I promise you that I will cut Stephanie and her website off at the knees. However, if you do have on some nasty lacy teddy, then I'll know that Stephanie's on the up and up. What do you say, Brooke?
I am not stripping for you to prove a point.
Ah, so you are wearing a teddy. Stephanie was right.
I realize that the Logan Chronicles earn you some sort of money from a journalistic point of view. But it is trash. Really. That's all it is. And it's beneath you to hawk this nonsense, whether it be on the internet or in print.
You know, I'm not as high-minded as you seem to think I am. I'd much rather be rich than respected.
You're not going to remain rich by forking over $100 million to have a fashion house that you don't even know how to run. That's right. Eric told me about your ridiculous offer.
No, it's actually 80 million now. And it's going to be even lower as the Logan Chronicles continue.
That's funny. You know, it's not going to work. You're not going to drive us out of Forrester using some ranting, raving, crazy woman. In fact, people are going to feel sorry for us. They're going to come back to us in droves because everything that Stephanie is spewing out.
Wait. Did I just hear you say come back? Has there been a recent exodus of clientele?
No. Not that I would tell you.
All right, listen, Brooke, I realize that Stephanie has said some very inflammatory things about you and your sisters, and that you've come here today in the hopes that I would put a stop to it. Obviously, I can't do that. But I also can't let you leave here without giving you some sort of satisfaction. It's against my nature. Jarrett Maxwell is in the building today. You know Jarrett. Mm-hmm. He is set to interview me. We're going to do a live webcast. In about 15 minutes, a lot of our subscribers are going to be logging in to watch. I would like to give you that interview time instead. Give Logan a chance to respond to the hurtful The Logan Chronicles. Would you like that opportunity, Brooke?
Goodness, Rich, Stephanie.
Oh, hi.
You're here.
Taylor.
Do you mind if I just join you for a second?
Please sit down.
You want to order something, sweetheart?
What's going on? It seems a little tense over here.
Oh, Mother's just trying to involve me in one of her harebrained schemes.
Harebrained.
I want to try and get control of the company back. What's harebrained about?
Hallelujah. It's about
you.
time.
Thank you.
Except she's partnering up with Bill Spencer to try and make this happen.
Honey, he's a publisher. He's not interested in running a fashion house.
Then why does he want to acquire it?
Money. He buys the company, turns around, sells it quickly for a profit.
Do you think you can even afford it?
Yes, I do. If we pool our resources, I think it can work out. Don't let this opportunity slip by. If you do, you know what'll happen? Forrester Creations will be a playground for Rick and Donna for a long time to come. And you don't want that. We can rescue this company if we do it together. But you have to help me. I've got to go. Things to do, people to see. Come on.
Have a good day.
Where's your father?
At a meeting. What the hell are you doing in this building?
None of your business.
Oh, you've come to apologize for all the nasty things you've been saying about him and this company.
Never apologize for the truth. That's your first free tip of the day. Oh, and the second, don't get too comfortable in this office. You're never going to succeed, Eric.
Let me get something straight. How is it possible that you're handing out threats at a company that you were fired from? Excuse me. Hey, Mom, what's up?
Are you near a computer?
Yeah.
Good. Go to the Iron Fashion website. I'm about to do a webcast of my own. Bill Spencer is giving me the opportunity to respond to Stephanie's attacks.
Oh, excellent. That's great. Yeah, hang on. Let me get this set up. Oh, Stephanie, don't go anywhere. There's something that I want you to see.
You ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right, let's do it. When you see the red light, start talking.
Hello, everybody. I am Brooke Logan. A lot of you probably already know who I am and who my family is, or at least Stephanie Forrester's version of who we are. I am here to set the record straight.
She's making a big mistake trusting Bill Spencer.
Well, maybe that's why she needs your help.
You think I should go along with this?
I think that this would be a dream come true for your mother if she were to be able to accomplish this, but this is something that only you can decide. You have to make that decision. I'm certainly not going to tell you what to do. I just would only caution you not to make any decision in haste. I don't want to see you get heartbroken.
In her latest rant, Stephanie Forrester claimed that Forrester Creations would be better off had Ridge stayed married to his former wife, Taylor Hayes. For many years now, I've been compared to Saint Taylor. Taylor does everything right, and I do everything wrong. But Stephanie forgets one thing. Ridge decides who he wants to be with, not her. Well, Ridge is married to me. And I'm sorry, no matter how perfect Stephanie claims that Taylor is, I've got a few examples to contradict that. Besides, even if Taylor were half the saint that Stephanie portrays her to be, it has nothing to do with Forrester Creations. She's a friggin' psychiatrist. She's not in the world of fashion. And it's absurd for Stephanie to suggest Ridge staying married to her would have benefited our company in the least. Perhaps Stephanie is conveniently forgetting what I've done for Forrester Creations. If it weren't for me, we never would have had the belief formula. I brought on the highly successful bedroom line. Just two of the examples of how I shaped the company into what it is today. I don't understand what planet Stephanie is living on when she claims that the Logans haven't contributed. My sister Donna is Eric's muse and helpmate. She was a successful model for us. And in fact, she's the one that is responsible for regaining control of Forrester Creations from Nick Maroney. Other Logans have made a difference too. My sister Katie is head of public relations. My brother, Storm, lost to us last year. He worked hard as a company lawyer. And my son, Rick, spent years honing his skills at the international office, and he is now serving as president of the company. Make no mistake, the contribution of the Logans is the main reason why Forrester is one of the leaders in the fashion world today. Stephanie can be sour and attack us all she wants. We're used to it. We've survived far worse from her. I don't really care if she ever accepts it or not, but the Logans are in charge now. This is a Logan company run by the Logan women and my son, and that is how it will remain. It will not fail. Under our leadership, Forrester Creations will rise to greater heights than ever before.
The Logan Company, run by the Logan girls and her son? Did she forget her husband? My gosh, and she didn't even mention, what's his name? You know, your father.
Oh, God. You know what? My mom is just calling it like it is. She's making it quite clear where the real power lies in this company now.
Don't let your guard down, big guy, because it isn't gonna last.
When your mother gets the company back, firing Rick will be the first order of business. I can promise you that.
Well, nothing will make me happier.
But have you thought about how this will affect Brooke when she finds out you're the one who helped your mother get the company back? how do you think it will affect your marriage? I mean, correction, relationship.
Brooke will just have to accept it.
Well, how much longer are you going to keep this from her?
Mother's scheme?
No, the fact that your marriage isn't valid.
Doc, you said it yourself. It was just a clerical error. That shouldn't be that hard to fix.
No, but I haven't seen you fixing it, and you haven't even told her about it yet.
I've just been kind of struggling here the last while. I don't know why.
Well, I think I do. Ridge, I know you love Brooke. Even your mother isn't naive enough not to tell you that. But, you know, if you and Brooke had gotten together, if you had gotten married back when you first met each other years ago, you probably would have still been together. You'd have a wonderful life. Everything would be great. But that didn't happen. I don't know, it's like you're trying to force this relationship to happen that should have happened half a lifetime ago. Things have changed. You're two different people. Things are more complicated now. You're trying to take these pieces from the past and you're trying to bring them into the present, and you just can't. It's like you're dealing with entirely different dynamics now. Look at everything that's been happening. Rick has your title of your company, your family's company. Brooke and the entire Logans are running the place. They've run your mother out of her own company. Look what's happened to Thomas. He's pushed Thomas over the edge. Rich, we lost our daughter, Phoebe, because of Rick. And Steffi, she's heartbroken. She's devastated. We don't even know if she's going to go back to him. I can see you're going through hell. I can see it. Stop pretending. Stop. Now you were much happier when you were with me. You've never ever been able to be really happy with Brooke. Things would be a lot better if you were back with me.